Okay, great. I'm just setting up the live stream here. We got Instagram going over here. We got Facebook going over here. And I just want to say good afternoon, everyone. I hope you are having an amazing day so far. It's currently 7:32 p.m. We're in Northern Virginia and Ashburn, and I hope we're reopening on Friday, so that's really, really fun. And I'm just so excited to tell you more about the pre-sale home renovation. It's so interesting. I didn't really know that this existed previously, and this company contacted me, and I wouldn't recommend anything if I did not believe in it. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start talking about pre-sale renovations. So have you ever heard of this? Let's see, anyone saying anything over here? Well, I bet not too many of you have actually heard of this. Well, I'm gonna tell you more about it. It's like a real life love it or list it. So it's where you renovate your house prior to putting it onto the market so that you can sell it quickly for the highest possible price. And the best part is you pay absolutely nothing for it in the beginning. You just wait until settlement to actually pay for it. Doesn't that sound amazing? Well, why is a pre-sale renovation really important? This is because sellers every year give away about $28 billion by listing their homes without renovating it. I'm sure you've probably been on Zillow or Realtor or Redfin by now, and you've seen some houses that are stuck on the market for 120 plus days, maybe even years on end, because no one really wants to tackle the renovation. No one wants to buy a house that isn't move-in ready, right? Buyers these days, they want a turnkey home. They want to be able to just move in, everything's ready for them, and they do not want to go into the hardware store at all. So why aren't more people renovating before they put their home on the market? Well, it's probably a couple of reasons. They probably either can't afford to pay for it up front, right? Maybe all of their money is tied up in their equity of their house. And also they may not want to deal with the time, stress, and inconvenience of renovating a home. For me personally, I know as renovating a home myself, it can be pretty mentally exhausting to do it yourself and make all of those choices alone. It's kind of like choice exhaustion. You have so many things you have to pick out, from the tile, the flooring, the cabinet colors. If you've ever bought a new build before, you literally have a meeting of about 4 to 5 hours, where you sit down and you choose every single detail, from the door handle to the doorknob. It's just a lot of decisions, and no one really has time for that. All people want to do is go to work, they want to come home, they want to relax, they want to put their feet up, and they want to Netflix and chill, right? Maybe get some takeout. And also, sellers, when they're putting their house up for sale, they're checked out of their homes. They want to move on. They're done with the home. They don't want the home to cause them any more stress than they need to. However, this is kind of a bad situation, because typically, investors or wholesalers pick up the home, they renovate it, and they sell it for thousands of dollars more later. And wouldn't you rather have that for yourself instead? I'm sure you do. So I found this super cool company called Curbio, which is completely changing the renovation process. They basically defer all of their renovation payment until closing, no matter what. So there are no fees, interest, or time limit for getting your house to sell, which pretty much eliminates all of the financial worries you would have about renovating your home in the first place. Like I said, I wouldn't recommend anything unless I truly believed in it. And I love how Curbio is pretty much disrupting the whole home renovation industry, and I also love how they're a one-stop shop, which means that they handle everything from getting the proposal ready to completing the renovation, which means that the seller or me, the agent, Doesn't have to go into a hardware store, a Lowe's, a Home Depot, or even the design showroom. We don't have to make any choices, which is amazing. Their in-house team is actually made up of interior designers, agents, contractors who use the materials, high quality materials that are based off the market trends and availability, which means that your project always kicks off fast and on time. They have full on-site project managers in every city, and they also have a big site in Northern Virginia, which is perfect for Loudoun County, Prince William County, all of the Northern Virginia counties. And basically these project managers oversee the reno in every step of the way. And I know you probably know how hard it is to chase down those contractors, and you will never have to do that, which means that you can sit and watch Netflix and not have to chase down those contractors, which you should be smiling ear to ear now because this sounds pretty amazing, right? And you know, I just think that this is such a better solution than hiring a contractor, because when you hire a contractor, I'm sure you've gone on like Angie's List before, and you call them up and they're like, oh, well, what do you want, right? They don't know the market trends. They don't know what sells in the market today, right? And they also want you to make all of the decisions, pick out all of the wood or the whatever you are trying to renovate, right? And it's just not a good process. So Curbio has made it really easy to renovate your home prior to listing. So the details. They basically kick off their project within the seller signing the contract within 10 days of signing. So that means that they complete their projects on average around 4 to 8 weeks, depending on the size and scope of the project. But that's actually really quick for a reno. You know, typically when people are renovating their home or their kitchen, it takes a lot longer than that. So Curbio is really good in that they provide the satisfaction that it will be quick and that it will be easy for you. So what are the exact requirements? Well, you must have at least a $15,000 project minimum, which, I mean, that's a kitchen. That's even less than a kitchen in itself. So that's typically one of the number one things that we, as real estate agents, recommend you renovate before you sell your home, or even a bathroom. Like a small bathroom can cost you anywhere from $15,000 to $30,000. So that is pretty much perfect there. And of course, if you do the renovation, you're going to sell your house for more money, and it's going to cover it like that. So that's another thing that you need to distinguish as well when you talk to them, is that you have to have a good business case so that, you know, the reno costs are going to be covered by the closing costs. And it's actually pretty interesting that Curbio actually does all types of renovations, interior and exterior. They do everything from the kitchen, the bathroom, the siding, the driveway, the landscaping, even HVAC, electrical, and plumbing, which is pretty much anything inside and outside of the house. All you have to do is sign a contract with them that indicates that you will list your home within 5 business days of completing the work. So you'll keep your home on the market until it sells, which if you list it with me, it will definitely sell. And you can choose to you can also choose to love it. So list it or love it. You can either love it as well, which means that you just pay the cost of the renovation. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this talk. Let me know if you have any questions. It's a pretty interesting company. I'd love to talk to you in more detail about it. And you know, if you want to get started, just text me at 571-379-0199 or email me at hello@rococorealestate.com. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Just send me a DM and we can send you an estimate today. We can also chat more about this in detail. We can see, you know, does your home actually need a renovation? Would I recommend that for you? Or would it be more like maybe we should do some sort of staging to make it look a little bit more prepped for selling? Yeah, just, you know, if you have any questions right now, just post them here. Let's see, Instagram, Facebook. Does anyone have any questions about the pre-sale renovation? Remember, it's you need at least a $15,000 minimum to get started, and you know, there's no time estimate. So if it takes a long time to actually fulfill the renovation, then that's okay. We would just put it up for market within 5 business days of the renovation being complete, and then we would wait until it sells to, you know, to actually pay for the renovation, or you can choose to purchase the renovation as well. So love it or list it. So let's see. And I'll post some pictures after this of some before and after of what they have done. I mean, this is pretty much a dream come true. You know, you don't have to pay for the renovations up front. You don't have to worry about the financial aspect of that. And so you can just really get started. You can set yourself up for success. You can sell your house quicker and for more money, which who doesn't want that? And you know, I just think it's pretty amazing. Nothing like this has ever really existed before. And it's just pretty incredible that they make the process super easy. Okay, so I guess if there are no questions, you know, just let me know if you want to have a little coffee chat. You know, we can chat about this. And then you can head on over to my Facebook or Instagram or my website, rococorealestate.com. It's me signing off, Chloe Cristoforo. I hope you guys take care. I hope you're staying safe and healthy. And I hope that you get to enjoy the rest of your night. Sayonara, everyone. Good night.